is so clever! Bloody hell! Hey there, my people! Welcome to episode 36 of Music I Know Nothing About, right after the commercials. Did you know you can now be notified about the latest uploads of this channel with the click of a button? Hit the subscribe button to join the party. Have you heard I am also on Patreon, where you can get extra content while helping me continue creating? Head there through the link below. And we are back from commercials. I'm very excited about the last 5 years because you guys told me the story is not linear and that makes me super curious. I also have no context whatsoever about the stories or the characters. I'm going to be reacting to the movie soundtrack with Jeremy Jordan and Anna Kendrick, and that's pretty much all I know about it. It's the two of them in the cast. So let's get the lyrics up and start this thing. And it already sounds like it's gonna be painful. Oof, I love her voice. Oof. It's not fair to start like this. Okay. Something about being left alone to face your problems because the other person believes they don't have a part in it anymore. It's too heavy for 1 minute in. It's beautiful. Beautiful melody, beautiful vocals. Love it. Oof. Her voice cracking up. Oh. Oh no, Jamie, why? Oh my god, the piano! Is she bitter or angry or just really sad? Or all of the above? Wow, it's a beautiful song. Wow. You know what? I kind of like that they're breaking my heart from the very start, because then I have no high hopes for anything good. Am I right? Or am I right? Yeah. There's always two sides to a story. Beautiful. I'm assuming the show is all about perspective, isn't it? How each of them perceive the events and view each other's feelings. That's what I'm getting from it for now. Orchestration, wonderful. It was hypnotizing, really. But honestly, I am mostly excited about how the narrative, how the storytelling will play out if each of them start from different stages in the relationship. And this song alone leaves you wondering about so much. Is Jamie really a liar? Does he keep secrets? Has he actually moved on, or is he hurting as well? Or is that all just her point of view? I think that's the most interesting thing about a story that's being told by an active narrator and not just an external observer. That way you can never really entirely trust the information you're getting, because it's always going to be biased until you're quite far into the story when you can actually make your own assumptions and conclusions. It'd be so cool to see it unfold or hear it. Wow, that's a change. Oh, so he's a pro in the breaking heart thing, huh? Love the acting here. Just makes me want to watch the film now. Why? What is wrong with her? If you came from Spain or Japan or the back of a van, Oh, okay. Oh, I'm an absolute sucker for writers who break the conventions, but I never thought knowing the end would make me this anxious. Because when we don't know the end, even if the story is really sad, you can still hope. But in this case, we're left with only sadness because we know that even the good things will end anyway. Baby Jesus. Nice. This is fun. It's like two completely different shows so far. Ooh, yes! Love when Jeremy goes full on belting. Belting king. See, I'm smiling. This one will definitely hurt. I love the music. Absolutely love it.
I guess I can't believe you really came. See, I'm smiling. That means I'm happy that you're here.
Oh dear.
I think we're gonna be okay.
Psych! This is heartbreaking though.
With all we've had to go through, we'll end up twice as strong. And so
You would think so.
I thought we had a little time.
Okay, this is nice.
Look, whatever. If you have to, then you have to. So whatever, it's alright.
Okay, was there a key change to show how frustrated she is about him leaving? Or am I crazy?
You know what makes me crazy? I'm sorry, can I say
Okay.
this? You know what makes me
We're
nuts?
definitely on an angry vibe with the melody now. Love it.
Spending our time. You could be here with me or be there with them. As usual, guess what you pick? No, Jamie, you do not
Ouch.
have to go to another party. You could stay with your wife on her fucking birthday. You could, God forbid,
Oh my
even see
god,
my
what's wrong
show.
with you, Jamie?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And the point is, Jamie, that you can't spend a single day that's not about you and nothing.
Okay, does the cast recording, the Broadway cast recording, if it was on Broadway, I'm not sure, does it also avoid all the dialogue? Because it's the first time listening to something like this where they keep the reaction in the song but not necessarily include the action that led to that reaction. Like when she goes, no, I'm not, she's not what? Like, what is she responding to? It's really interesting. And even to think in terms of how shows are written sometimes, having a blank is fine. The audience doesn't need to know everything to understand what the characters are going through, and it's very clear what she's going through just by her response. We don't really need to know what she's responding to. That is cool.
Isn't he wonderful? Just 28, the savior of writing.
Ooh, she's bitter.
And nothing but you, miles and piles of you, en route to the sky.
Ah,
And
I love this woman.
how you can stand there, straight and tall, and see I'm crying, and not do anything at all.
What the hell?
Did I just hear an alarm start ringing?
Woo!
Did I see sirens go flying past? Though I
Ooh,
don't know
yes.
what tomorrow's bringing, I got a singular impression things are moving too fast. I've got
Oh, this piano's on fire. I'm wondering if the music genre will be the same once she reaches the happy years as well.
You say, oh no, step on the
Yes.
brakes, but stop this train. I found a woman I love, and I finally
Yes. I'm completely in love with the piano in this.
Some people stall when they can't see the trail. Some
Ooh, are they sort of reprising the ideas in Still Hurting here?
keep rolling on.
Ooh, okay. Oh my god, they definitely reprise Still Hurting, right? Like the melody is very similar, but to show their very different states of mind. Like you have some people stall when they can't see the trail, and in Still Hurting you have Jamie's over and Jamie's gone. Then on the same song you have but I'm still hurting, while he goes but I keep rolling on. Oh, and this is that's when the melody gets back on track for this song. This is so clever! Bloody hell!
Some people can't find success with their art. Some people never feel love in
And from what I've heard so far, that will be a point of conflict between them, right?
We start to take the
Okay.
next step together.
Things are great for him.
And I'm popping on 73rd.
Oh, they're already moving in together. This is what, 2 years in?
I wrote a book and Sonny made a red.
Keep going up, baby. Keep going up. Come on.
My eagle's swelling. I just keep rolling along.
Yes!
Out of control.
Wow! This overwhelmingly happiness taking over him is also all over the melody, and that's amazing.
I've got a singular impression things are moving too fast.
Yes! Everything good is happening at the same time in his life, and the song barely has any breaks, which is exactly what his life is at the moment. He's just like, he keeps rolling along. And I think that's a very important difference between their songs up until this point. While his songs are a continuous flow of lyrics and melody with barely any time for breathing or pauses, hers are filled with silence and gaps, and through that difference in the music, they can actually reflect the deterioration of their relationship. Wow! I hope to one day reach this type of enlightenment when it comes to writing.
One day it's just a typical life, and then he's off on a trip to Jamieland.
Oh no.
Catatonic out the window.
Can't relate. I stare at the window more than I actually write when I'm writing.
Handful after handful of Doritos. Circling me
This is a very accurate picture.
Yes, he's insane.
You've been abducted and you don't even know, girl.
I tend to follow in his stride. Instead of side by side, I take his cue.
That doesn't sound entirely healthy.
While he invents the world that's passing by.
That's so beautiful.
I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. Aren't I?
Oh, okay, the aren't I changes everything. This music is so clever. As the song progressed, it really felt like her repeating I'm a part of that was transforming from an affirmation into her trying to convince herself that she was actually a part of his world. And then she asks herself, aren't I? And confirms that she goes from an external monologue to the audience to an internal conversation with herself. Brilliant! Who's Shmuel?
Shmuel would work till 10:30 at his tailor shop. Klimovich with the hems and pins and twists.
Okay, what is this?
If I only had time, old Shmuel said, I could build a dress as in my head.
This is cute, but I have no idea what's going on.
Siren of guiles from here to Minsk. Then the clock upon
Is he
the wall
telling her a story to try and lift her spirits or something? Or inspire her? I hope so, otherwise the show really became something very strange.
Good night, old Klimovich. Put on his coat to go.
The way he's actually playing the characters.
Right, wait, not yet.
This is so entertaining.
Clock, it's much too late. I'm at peace with life. I accept my fate. But the
Oh,
clock
come
said,
on,
"Sure,
Shmoo.
one stitch, and you will unlock the dreams you've lost. I should take out my teeth and go to bed.
Come on, make that dress.
Here we're talking clocks instead. And the clock said, na 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 na. Sure, you'll get to be happy.
The clock's accent. Chef's kiss.
So Shmoo put the thread through the needle's eye.
Yes, go Shmoo.
Down from the starless sky. And he pushed the thread through the velvet black. And he looked, and the clock was turning back. And the fabric swirled. It was 9:15 all around the world.
Oh, this is odd and mystical. I'm so into it.
God himself were controlling it.
And I love how the melody is just as playful as the story.
And the morning sun finally started to rise.
I can see the whole thing in my head.
And that very dress, so the paper swore, was the dress a girl in Odessa wore on the day she promised forevermore to love a young man.
No.
If Shmuel had been a cute goyish maid, he'd have looked a lot like you.
Oh, okay. So she's probably worried about getting old and not finishing her work or not doing anything important. Maybe those are questions that go through everyone's minds, right? And he's telling this story to make her feel better. This is so nice. How the hell did they go wrong?
It's just that you're afraid to go out onto a limb. Don't you think that now's a good time to be the ambitious freak you are? Say goodbye.
Okay, he's not that bad, is he? To be happy. It's so cute though. This is the most bittersweet show I've ever listened to, I think.
Your time.
This was lovely.
How lucky I am to be in love with you.
Okay. Probably my favorite song so far. No, not probably, definitely. I just love the ones that tell stories anyway, but also the way they were able to wrap up fiction with reality. Amazing. It's also a really nice little break from the weight of the rest of the show, because you have her songs already telling us about the end of the relationship, and then you have his songs being like very uplifting, but you know that is not gonna last. So the show is like, you knowing how it ends makes the whole show feel very emotionally heavy because you're expecting the worst. So this was a nice little break. I absolutely loved it.
I could lease a villa in Seville, but it wouldn't be as nice as the summer in Ohio with a gay midget named Carl playing Tevye and
What?
take a carriage ride through Central Park, but it wouldn't be as nice as the summer
The
in
melody's
Ohio,
delicious.
where I'm sharing a room with a former stripper and her snake. Wayne.
Okay. Wayne.
Could have a sad
So the I'm fine, but also my life sucks theme is recurrent for Kathy, right? Very ironic of her and of them to do that to the character.
Stole a look at your picture on the inside sleeve, and then I couldn't leave.
Is she bitter about him thriving, or is she genuinely happy for him. I'm struggling here.
I guess you don't have to buy it. So I smile like Mona Lisa and I lay my piece down.
Smile like Mona Lisa. For some reason, that is the best way to describe Kathy, the Kathy that I have in my head. Right now, in my head, she is someone who's not really sure how to be happy. Because, you know, the whole thing about Mona Lisa is that we're not sure whether she is sad or bitter or satisfied or genuinely happy. Woo.
I could get a root canal, it'd help, but it wouldn't be as swell as this summer is gonna be.
Oh my god, this is so sad.
The torture is just exquisite.
But it doesn't sound sad at all, which is just twisted.
Love the midget, the stripper, Wayne the snake, and Mrs. Jamie
That's Me is such a musical theater finish, isn't it? So is this about her not being affected by all of the bad things around her because the anticipation of his visit is just overwhelmingly good? Is that it?
Will you share your life with me for the next 10 minutes? We can handle that.
Oh,
We could watch.
I love this concept, step by step.
If we make it till then, could I ask you again for another?
Oh, I love this.
I am not always on time. Please don't expect that from me. But if you can just wait, I will make it eventually. Not like it's
Okay, I'm
my
obsessed
control.
with the thought behind this song. If more couples took this approach to their relationship, you know, the idea of figuring out each moment together and then moving on to the next one, things would probably work out better for most people. And that is just my humble opinion, okay? I am not an expert in any way, but this idea of everything being temporary, the good and the bad, means that if you agree to live through all of that together, you'll always be prone to make an effort to make things work because you know that you're gonna have the next 10 minutes and then the next ones, even though you can't predict if they're gonna be good or bad. You always know that you have the next 10 and the next 10 and the next 10. I love this concept.
I want to die knowing I had a long, full life in your arms.
Oh, this show is torture.
Will you share your life with me for the next 10 lifetimes?
Oh, that's a bit more than 10 minutes, huh?
There are so many dreams I need to see.
For so many years,
Oh, this is so painful.
I'll never be complete. I will never change the world till I do.
Nice. The play with words is really good.
I do.
Oh, the orchestration is so beautiful. I can't deal with this.
Everyone tells you that the minute you get married, every other woman in the world suddenly finds you attractive. Well,
Oh, here he comes.
it only affects the kind of women you always wanted to sleep with, but they wouldn't give you the time of day before.
Oh, Jamie, don't go down the cheating road. Come on.
But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, I'm happy, and I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. It's
Sure, sounds like it.
oh, there's Kathy. She knows. You
God.
always know when there's that really awkward moment where I try to show I wasn't encouraging this, which of course I was.
I really didn't want him to cheat, though. It just makes me overlook his other qualities because cheating is not cool, man. Especially if you just got married. But I have a feeling that's where it's going anyway because it's time for things to go downhills, right? So Why, when her songs start, I instantly picture her as a housewife from the 60s or something?
When finally you come home to me.
Oof. This is hard.
I'll finish up this chapter and be out the door.
Okay, so he resists temptation, at least for now.
Don't lose faith, don't get down.
Give her a reason not to.
We're gonna make it through, and nothing else will matter. We'll be fine, we're fine. We're
It's so heartbreaking how they try to keep convincing themselves they're fine. It hurts. Climbing uphill, except we're actually going downhill. Very funny, very funny.
When you come home to me, I'll wear a sweeter smile and hope that for a while you'll stay. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, is this an audition? This sounds so different.
Going uphill,
Very Middle Ages.
when I walk in the room, there's a table of men.
Auditions must be so nerve-wracking. I would need a psychologist for before and after every time.
All day, I am a talented person. Proves me great.
Oh my. Or they have to keep telling yourself.
I should have told them I was sick last week. They're gonna think this is the way I sing. Why is this so loud? Should I sing louder? I'll sing
Oh, that's
louder.
funny.
Why is the director staring at his crotch? Why is that man staring at my resume? Don't stare at my resume. Why did I pick this career? Why does this
See, this is what I'm talking about. I would need treatment for the trauma of going through audition every time.
Spend a day with mom, but Jamie needs space to write. Since I'm obviously such a horrible, annoying distraction to him, what's he gonna be like when we have kids?
Jesus.
Why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast Russell Crowe in a musical. Jesus, I suck.
The burn.
Thank you very much.
Oh, poor thing.
I will not be the girl stuck in
Oh, she turning this around then.
I will not be the girl who hires a man to get by.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I
Wow, that ending though. You know, I've been asking myself if Kathy is a bit bitter about his success or if she's jealous throughout the whole thing, but I think I get it now. She just wants to find her own path and not just like walk in his shadow all the time. But the more he wins and she loses, the path looks further and further to her, which may stir a fear of never being able to find herself and cause her to act like that. And I'm not justifying her possibly dragging him down all the time, but I'm just saying like there is a reason for her to be externalizing that fear in the way she does. Also, it's super clever how they add pieces of the audition here and there and how that connects to the previous song. So cool.
And they are publishing my book. And there's a party
Oh, we're
that
upset.
they are throwing. While you've made it very clear that you're not going, I will be going. Can we please, for a minute, stop blaming and say what you feel?
Yeah, that is the thing. She's not vocal and she's
Just that you're
not making an
disappointed.
effort to be either.
If I didn't believe in you, I wouldn't be standing here now.
I love how minimal the melody is to allow the words to shine in this one.
It never took much convincing to make me believe in you.
Come on, Kathy, just embrace his support for once and work this out.
If I'm cheering on your side, Kathy, why can't you support mine? Why do I have to feel
He
like
has a
committing
point.
some felony, doing what I always swore I would do? I don't want you
Sounds
to
like
hurt
gaslighting to
me.
me, Kathy.
Just hang on and you'll see.
I love how imperfect
But don't make me
this
wait
story
till you
is.
do. Will not fail, so You can be comfortable, Kathy.
Ooh.
I will not lose because you can't win.
That is intense. Jeremy Jordan's so good though. My god.
If I hadn't believed it, I wouldn't have loved you.
Oh my god. Are they attempting to do reggae here?
My best friend had a little situation end of her senior year.
Oh,
Like a shot
it's about school, so they totally are.
Carol Ann getting bigger every minute, thinking, what am I doing here? I thought about what I wanted. It wasn't like that at all. Hey,
This is
Carol
probably
Ann,
just before they
you
meet,
made me
right?
stutter, thinking I can do better than that. In a year or so, I moved to the city, thinking, what have I got to lose?
Okay.
Met a guy in a class I was taking with some very well-placed tattoos. Wouldn't leave me alone unless I went with him to dinner. I gave up my life for the better part of a year.
Oh no, Kathy.
So I'm starting to think that this maybe might work. And the second it entered my head, he needed to take some time off, focus on his career.
Haha. Of course he did.
A heartfelt letter, I thought I can do better than that.
Yes, you can.
You don't have to put the seat down. You don't have to change a thing. Just stay with me.
Okay, but you need some standards, right, girl? Come on.
And you and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you. Finally,
Ooh, love a reprise. Ah.
I don't mean to put on any pressure, but I know when a thing is right.
She's like, no pressure, but you're mine forever. Nice. Wow, slay those notes. Girl can sing.
We should get up, kid. Kathy is.
Oh no 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 no! I knew it. Knew it.
I made a promise. And
Yes, you did, Jamie. Should have just left then.
Kathy, just look at me now. Nobody
Oh, I really didn't want this. Couldn't they just have broken up?
I'm off to Ohio, back into battle, till I don't know when.
The way he sees that relationship as a battle now, just end this already.
No one will understand.
There's nothing to understand, Jamie. You cheated. That's it.
Build a treehouse, I keep it from shaking.
His voice though, so smooth.
More glue every time that it breaks.
I'm not supposed to like him right now,
Perfect.
but his voice.
And then I start making a conscious, deliberate mistake.
Ooh, that is so good.
Sends out battalions to claim it and blow it.
And oh my god, these lyrics. I am thriving right now with the show.
Since I need to be in love with someone, maybe I could be in love with someone.
No, they did not reprise the lyrics. This is not fair play, people. No. I hate this. It's amazing.
Kiss me goodbye again. Leave this night clean and quiet.
The structure of the story just makes it so much more painful. Brilliant job.
I'll watch you turn the
The parallels on this one will be my villain origin story. So in this song, she'll be singing about seeing him go, knowing she'll see him again, and he'll be singing about going to never come back. Oh my god. What kind of evil mind does this?
Goodbye until tomorrow. Goodbye.
I can't.
He can cut through these strings and open my wings.
She leans too much on him to encourage her and feel happy, right?
Till the rest of my life, and
This is horrible.
waiting for you.
I was waiting for this song for so long, where they meet in opposite stages just for that melody change. I'm satisfied. I think I love the piano in the show more than anything else. Sounds like a really messed up Christmas story.
You never saw how far the crack had opened.
Oh dear.
I could never rescue you.
Oh, we've had this melody before.
All you
Which song is it again?
ever wanted.
It's one of hers, right?
All I could do was love you hard and let
Let you go. Sweet baby Jesus, this is beautiful.
I loved you so. So
I love the show. I.
fight, or we could wait.
And I'm usually not the romance type of girl, but the way they chose to tell the story, it just makes it so much more interesting. Yes! I'm obsessed with the storytelling. You don't understand. I can't deal with this. This is writing. This is writing. Okay, I need to go watch this movie ASAP. It's really amazing how they play with our perception of the events and the characters' motivations. You're constantly wondering who's to blame, only to realize that they both played a part in the end of the relationship. So I think anyone would tend to see things black and white at the start, trying to look for the guilty one, until the story and the music adds color to it and you realize that things are not that simple, especially when it comes to two people trying to build a life together. From my perspective, when only listening to this, the main issue was that they have very different ways of communicating what they're feeling, and neither of them understood that. And that becomes very clear when you compare a part of that with If I Didn't Believe You, or even the Shmuel song. In a part of that, we have Kathy watching Jamie, observing his reactions as he writes, and being happy for being able to witness that. But at no point she walks up to him and tells him that. She never tells him that she's happy for being there with him. Jamie, on the other hand, is way more vocal about how proud he is of her. He even makes up a whole story to encourage her to pursue her dreams. And there's no right or wrong here. It's just two very different ways of handling emotions and communicating, which can be an issue in a relationship. Kathy is way more of a silent supporter, someone that you can come to if you need to, but that you won't necessarily get the support from her actively. And that clashes with Jamie's wish to actually see or hear her support. The energy emanating from the songs, especially with them being so talented in acting through the music. It's so visceral and so real, and that contributes to how painful it is to listen to this story. I was not expecting to take so much from the show, but it's so rich. There is so much complexity in how thoroughly it analyzes their emotions and their state of mind at each stage of the relationship. Even though that's literally just a 5-year cut, but it's so intense, and they reflect that intensity in the music and the lyrics so well that it feels like you're literally watching their entire lives, or listening to it in this case. I guess that's also a very good reminder of how intricate human connections are. The lyrics are on another level, especially in terms of how the narrative works, being non-linear and making the story extremely enticing because of that. Otherwise, the show would have been completely different. Not to mention, the music is beautiful. That piano, every time it started playing, my heart would skip a beat. Used in such a smart way to represent the highs and lows of their relationship. Oh my god, I'm gonna be listening to this. Oops. That's how excited I am. I think I just broke my sunglasses. Anyway, did you enjoy this video? If you did, don't forget to leave your like and your comments below, and I'll see you next time to conquer the world of musical theatre. Keep singing. Ciao!